Learning how to consistently land commercial painting contracts isn't complicated. I've made $1.2 million in commercial painting, and I learned that when done right, scaling your painting business is actually really easy. So in this video, I'm gonna show you a simple strategy to consistently land commercial painting contracts and the lessons I learned the hard way so you can start winning these projects much faster right away. First, I need to show you the most critical part to landing commercial painting contracts. So here, I have a glass. Each line represents a year of your time spent mastering a skill before you get any results. And I got these Skittles that represent all the different things contractors are told to do in order to land commercial painting contracts. We want to imagine that each of these things you need to do is a skill because it's true. It takes time to learn to get good at them. So we're going to drop in social posting. This is Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Second is cold outreach. This is cold calls, sending tons of cold emails and going business to business, door knocking. And number three, networking. All the different networking events you got to attend every single month. You also have to sell all those people. Look, to master all this is going to take you 3 or 4 years. I didn't want to wait that long. So what I did is this. It turns out focusing on just one thing and forgetting all the other stuff is enough to get you to $1.2 million in your commercial painting business. So the lesson is most contractors work way harder than they need to, but the contractors dominating commercial painting work way less and they keep what they do simple. Instead of chasing everyone around for contracts, they focus on 3 types of commercial clients. That alone simplifies the whole process of landing commercial painting contracts. So what do most successful contractors actually focus on? Well, let me show you the 3 types of commercial clients. Number 1 is property managers. They don't just manage one building. They control maintenance budgets for multiple buildings and properties. Number 2 is facility managers. They are the people managing multiple locations for big brands. Think of Starbucks or a chain of gyms. They have ongoing budgets for repairs and upgrades. Number 3 is general contractors. They build pre-approved vendor lists for new construction projects. Getting on their list means that you're called for jobs automatically without ever having to hunt for them. There's one facility manager who calls me every single month to come out and paint sections of his buildings. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars with them in a single month. So you only need to focus on the decision makers in each company. But what if you don't have a ton of commercial contracting experience yet? Does it mean that they'll ignore you? Well, no. And I know that because what happened with my first commercial client. In fact, I almost gave up on that job. They called me up and wanted me to paint one door. I thought, is painting one door the big commercial painting contracts everyone is talking about? But that summer, small painting projects actually started showing up. So I added them all up. It was $100,000 in commercial painting contracts. But the important lesson is most contractors only want the big commercial painting projects, while the contractors who win understand how commercial clients actually hire painting contractors. So you can consistently land hundreds of thousands of dollars on repeat commercial painting contracts. But how do you do that? Well, let me show you the 2 main ways commercial clients actually hire contractors. Number 1 is they test you on the small jobs first. And once trust is built, you're their number 1 contractor for all the painting projects. And number 2 is that they look for the smaller companies. So they only have to deal with one person and not a whole team of different people. So commercial clients are actually looking for the smaller contractors. But you have to see this next part so you can dominate every single commercial painting contract and build a successful $1.2 million commercial painting business. I used to think the big commercial painting contractors only made 7 figures because they had the big teams to back them up. But since I started my contracting company, there's been something that's always stuck with me. You just got to go to where the fish are biting. And that's all I needed to go from 0 to $1.2 million in my commercial painting business. But here's the key lesson. Most contractors think they need to hire more people to make $1.2 million. But the successful contractors are simply going to where all the commercial clients are hanging out every single day on LinkedIn. It's the fastest way to consistently land commercial painting contracts and build a $1.2 million commercial painting business without a team. But the question is, can contractors actually land commercial contracts using LinkedIn? Well, let me show you the 3 easy ways. I mean, apart from the commercial clients already being on there. If that's not enough, I don't know what is. But let me show you 3 more reasons. Number 1 is where all the commercial clients go to build professional relationships with local painting contractors, making it easy to position yourself to be their only option every time they have a painting project. And number 2, since they're on there all the time, you'll always be top of mind. Number 3, it's where the commercial clients go to talk about commercial painting projects. so it's easy to jump in and start a conversation with them. I commented on one property manager's post, and that conversation led to a $50,000 mall painting project. It was the fastest and easiest money I've ever made. So you just have to get on LinkedIn to easily build a $1.2 million commercial painting business. But you have to see this next part because you can actually mess things up badly on LinkedIn. When I started on LinkedIn, I thought it would be easier just to hire a marketing company to take over, but it was a huge failure. But after the dust cleared, I landed my first $100,000 commercial painting deal. And that's when I started noticing a pattern from all the commercial clients I had on LinkedIn. They were all saying trust and trust, more trust. So the number one lesson is most contractors take shortcuts on LinkedIn, but the contractors consistently landing commercial deals on LinkedIn learn to build trust first, because the more trust commercial clients have with you, the more that they want you to be their number one painting contractor. But how do you build trust on LinkedIn, and especially if you've never met the commercial client yet? Well, let me show you 3 ways that you can start today. Number 1 is just consistently show up and comment on commercial clients' posts so they become familiar with you. Number 2 is just post some simple project photos of your work and explain how you enjoy painting the smaller projects. And number 3, whatever you do, do not message commercial clients asking for work. Just go there to build a professional relationship with commercial clients. This will make you stand out from the other contractors, which builds a ton of trust. So you don't have to hire a shady marketing company. You can easily do it yourself. But most contractors miss out on landing $100,000 commercial deals on LinkedIn. So go watch this video where I'll show you how I land $100,000 commercial painting contracts.
Well, I'm off to eat 3 pounds of Skittles. We'll see you on the next one.